this is an amazing foundation. You need to really check this out. You are going to be amazed. And I gotta tell you, I've been doing this step backwards the whole time. Hi there, Stacy here. Welcome to my channel. In this episode of Stacy Links Presents, I'm going to show you another makeup routine, a quick routine that I've developed to get my look like this without the use of concealer or tinted primer. I will show you 5 new products that I've been using, and make sure you stick around right to the end to find out what it is that I got backwards and how I'm doing it now. Welcome back. As I mentioned in the intro, I'm going to show you a new makeup routine that I have been doing. Basically like my go-to routine. It's a quick routine and allows me to get my makeup done in under 30 minutes. And it is really good, especially with having my daughter and having to get ready really quick. And when I want to present femme, I have to do my makeup. But I also wanted to do something that was quicker and didn't involve using all kinds of concealer, thick, heavy concealer, or color correction all the time. It's always hard to find really good color correcting primer. And when I'm going to the Dollar Tree that has the LA Colors primer that I talked about in my first episode, I always have troubles finding it there because they don't always have it in stock. Up here, where I'm in Canada, Dollar Tree locations get all their stuff shipped in directly from the United States. So it always depends on how the shipping goes. So it's hit and miss. So I wanted to create some sort of a routine that would allow me to do my makeup without needing any of that. So before I get started, I want to make sure you go down below, especially if you're new to this channel, you're a transgender person just starting out, trying to learn some makeup and fashion, or if you're just interested in makeup and fashion in general, make sure you go down below and subscribe to my channel. I'm still trying to get to 100 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe. I have several plans if I make it to 100 subscribers. However, if I don't make it to 100 subscribers, the fate of this channel is at jeopardy. So make sure you go down below, subscribe, and show your support for this channel. All right, so here we go. All right, so just like with each previous video I've done my face prep already, shaved, cleansed, moisturized, and everything. So I'm gonna move on to the first step, which is the primer step. The first new product I wanna show you is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. And this is a really great primer if you're having troubles with deep pores or lines on your face. Will help you smoothen them out before putting on your foundation. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that here first. And you will put this on just like any other primer. And how I like to do it is I just like to start it up here and start spreading it out. And this stuff is a little thick, so you want to try to spread it out as evenly as you possibly can. Alright, so everywhere you put your primer and your foundation, this is how you want to do this, just like any other primer, as I said. Alright, so now that I'm done that part, I feel like it's fairly evenly distributed. I'm going to move on to the foundation. All right, so the foundation that I'm using for this routine is the TLM Color Changing Foundation. And now this is an amazing foundation. You need to really check this out. You are going to be amazed when you see the results from this. As I mentioned, no concealer, no color correction. And you'll see how this turns out as I'm doing this. So when you're doing this, what I like to do is I like to put one pump on my finger, and then I'll start dabbing it on around. And it starts out white, as you can see, but as you start to blend it in, you'll notice that it will begin to change color. And it thins out, gets warm. And now at first you're going to notice that it isn't covering completely, and it's only because it's kind of wet and still allowing bleed through. But once we get the powder and everything going on it here, it does manage to clear it up enough. So then I'll just go ahead and continue putting it on everywhere I wear foundation. Just do it the same way here. Now, as you can see, it actually adapts to the natural tone on your face, and it does work as a really good melanin concealer. You do have hyperpigmentation spots, as you can tell, and it does help to kind of cover them up, make them a lot less noticeable. Alright, so you can notice already that it's starting to cover it up. It still kind of notices through a little bit, but it's also because the light I have in my bathroom and how it reflects around. And once the powder and everything is on, you'll notice that it pretty much covers it up. And once again, no concealer. And I forgot to mention that you can find this pretty much anywhere online, or I buy this at the Showcase store. It generally runs between $10 and $20 depending on where you find it, but I highly recommend this foundation. You should try it. Alright, so after this I'm going to move on to my powder layer. So I want to show you another new product that I've been using lately. I've been using a new bronzer. It's this Annabelle Perfect Bronze Bronzer, and this one is in the Sunshade. So this one is really, really good. So what I like to do, and for anybody who is, at this point, you watched all my YouTube videos and you're still kind of unsure what you're supposed to do with this, well, I will give you a pointer right now and I'll show you some tips. You take this kind of a brush, and what you want to do is you want to brush around the outsides of your hairline and around the edges of your makeup line, and then you want to kind of darken in your neckline. You want to accentuate your cheeks, accentuate your jawline, and actually it doesn't accentuate it, it kind of shapes it a little bit, makes it a little bit more smooth, a little finer. So now I'll show you what I mean here. You just take a little bit of the powder and then you just kind of go across the top here. And I'm wearing this headband, I gotta slide up here. So kind of like this along the top, and it kind of gives it that golden color. Right, and then around on the sides, on here. And just keep following the path down here like this. Right. You see how the edges are getting a little darker and it's filling in a bit there. Bring it down in your neck. And down the jaw like this. Kind of like that. And then sometimes what I like to do is I like to fill in the edges of my, the undersides of my cheekbones using some kind of contour palette, so something like this, and use this chiseled brush and take it so the end here, the higher end, is at the bottom, and you sweep it up this way. And I'll show you the effect that that does, like this. Right, and then you just kind of blend it in there. And you can also use this brush like that here. You do the same on this side. Like that. Right down here. And like that. Alright, so I'm going to finish up with my powder, and before I go to do my eyes, I will come right back. Alright, so I'm done with powder, so I'm going to move on to my eyes. And for this one, I'm just going to use this neutral Mariposa palette here and my array of brushes that I have. And I have the Rimmel 3D Lash Mascara I'm going to use, as well as this CoverGirl Brown Eyebrow Pencil and the LA Colors Auto Liner Black Eyeliner. So I'll go ahead and do my eyes. I'll come back and I'll show you how it looks when I'm done. Alright, so I finished my eyes and I did my cheeks as well. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to set my makeup. And I gotta tell you, I've been doing this step backwards the whole time. That is until I discovered a video online one day on social media that explained the difference of going with the different setting methods. And it showed doing it in this method. So what I mean is using the combination setting powder and setting spray to set your makeup. And what I've been doing is I've been doing spray then powder. But what I've found is what you should be doing, powder then spray. So to finish off here, I'm going to show you two brand new products that I've been using on a fair regular basis. This is the Almay finishing powder. This is a pressed finishing powder in a light medium shade. And then this one here is the NYX matte finishing spray. So the way you're supposed to do this is you're supposed to powder first with the fan brush. So we'll go ahead and powder here. All right, so now that we're done the powder, now we go on and we'll do the finishing spray. Shake it up. About 8 inches away. T and an X. Let that dry. And then lastly, I'm going to use my Maybelline Crimson Red lipstick to complement this look, and I will go ahead and finish that up and we'll show you how it looks. So thanks for watching my video. Be sure you go down below and give me a big thumbs up, and again, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Be sure to come every Friday for the premiere of a new episode. I'm now premiering at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll see you next time. Bye!